For the incumbent continue to roll in from abroad. They include the promise of a phone call later from his U.S. counterpart.
Well, we feel good about the French election, number one. Number two, I tried to talk to him last night. We've spoken to the staff, but he was at the Eiffel Tower having a good time. So I'm going to be talking to him today.
Let's cross to Dave Keating, our Brussels correspondent. Dave, who 12 hours ago was reporting on the sighs of relief in Europe. What's the mood on the day after?
People are still very relieved, and I think there's a certain spring in their step here, because we saw not only the defeat of Marine Le Pen yesterday, but we also saw the defeat of the populist right-wing Prime Minister of Slovenia, Janez Janša. He's an ally of Viktor Orban, an admirer of Donald Trump, and he was roundly defeated by a new pro-EU Green Liberal Party in Slovenia. So people are feeling pretty positive here today. At the same time, that is, of course, tempered by unease with the fact that a far-right candidate 2 times in 5 years has gotten into the second round in the French presidential election, and that candidate, Marine Le Pen, got 41% of the vote. It is disconcerting to have that happening in the EU's second largest country, a country that is really at the bedrock of the European Union, a country with which the EU really couldn't do without. So people were scared about the prospect of a Le Pen presidency. They knew all along it was an unlikely possibility, but just the fact that she was in that second round again continues to make people nervous about the future trajectory of France.
Yeah, and there was among the congratulatory notes that of the Russian president, and I'll read it to you, Dave. He said he sent a statement to Macron. I sincerely wish you success in your state activities as well as good health and well-being. How's that being interpreted?
One person described that to me as sounding vaguely threatening. When you look at the words, it's really not, but I think anything coming from Putin at this time does sound that way. I mean, the big question was whether he would acknowledge the victory at all. There's been plenty of leaders worldwide that just haven't acknowledged it. But the choice that he made to send that congratulations is certainly noted. Is it a sign that he sees Macron as a good faith partner here that he can work with to try to find a way out of the war? Is it some kind of mind games he's playing with Macron, or we're playing with the European people? It's really hard to know. Does it help Macron politically that Putin gave that greeting? I think probably not. But of course, when we look ahead to the legislative elections and people are thinking about the mandate that they want to give Emmanuel Macron, he has really fixed himself as someone central to the EU's efforts to try to bring an end to the Ukraine war. And I think that congratulatory message from Putin will have reminded voters of that. Whether that helps him or hurts him, I'm not sure.
Dave Keating reporting live from Brussels. Many thanks.